Opening another Hello Kitty Miniverse. Alright, let's hope it's not a duplicate. Hoping it's something new. I think it's something new because I don't think I've seen this placemat. You get a different placemat every time. This, I'm not even going to open because it's the pieces that snap into this capsule. I'll show you what that looks like in a moment. We have our table. What is this giant thing? Try not to rip that either. Oh, the pie. There's a couple little bows. Historically, I've hated making the pies, but we get to make 2 of them? That's cool. This is our resin pie filling. Do you guys repurpose the tissue paper because it's so cute? I keep it all. Apple slices. Everything is branded Hello Kitty, of course. Oh my gosh, the pie tins. One's pink and one's red. That is stinking cute. Can't believe they're giving us 2 pies though. That's kind of cool. Pie server and tweezers. I feel like this will be a tad interesting. So here's the picture of what it's going to look like. You don't seal the lid on there. I guess you can, but they don't, or do they? No, they don't show you doing that. We're going to dump the resin in here and just lay some apples on top, partially submerged, I guess, and then cure it. And then we're going to take the lids, add a little resin to attach the bow. So the bow's gonna lay flat on top. They show that in 2 steps, but we can do it all in one. Okay, let's start with this. Let me do it correctly this time. One time I just put it directly into the pan and then I was like, oh crap, there was a crust that was supposed to go in the bottom. So we're gonna set those both in there. It shouldn't matter which is which, yeah. Okay, let's open the resin. Now, the only reason I haven't liked the pies in the past is there was so much resin in it that they never really seemed to cure. And maybe that was a me fault because, my fault, because I was new to Miniverse. That was like probably the first one I ever did was a cherry pie, I think. And maybe I didn't cure it as long as I should have, because a lot of times it's deceiving. It looks completely set and you're like, oh, that only took 2 minutes, not 10 like they said. In reality, it's because like the underneath or the middle isn't cured, and then you often don't know it until, you know, it falls over on its side or your kids are playing with it and stuff's coming out of it. So make sure you cure them very well. I think that's all the resin that's going to be needed. I'm probably going to do maybe some light apples. That way, because if I cover it all with apples, it's never going to cure under. And they just show like a few. It wasn't very apple heavy. Then you also kind of want them covered so it has like that glazed look as well. So I might add a little bit, drizzle some on top when I'm done. Maybe like 4 pieces, 5 pieces I guess would be sufficient. It looks kind of full. Let's drizzle some of this on. This is pretty thick resin too. They should have gave you like some brown powder so you can like sprinkle cinnamon on top of the resin before you cure it. I think that would look cute. I do have little micas and things, but I don't think I have a brown. I do have that goldish yellow color from the, what was it, the ramen, but I think that would look goofy. We're not gonna do that. See, I think when you put it over the apples, it looks better. I think that's cute. Okay, let's add some resin to this. And my daughter must have ran off with the capsule that I had all set up to show you guys in my videos. So if you watch any of the other Hello Kitty videos, it shows you what that capsule turns into. It's essentially like a table on one side or like a ledge, and then this table snaps into it. So it makes like a display case. It's really pretty cool. I like that they thought to do that. Stuff is so thick. It's kind of like honey. Looks like honey. That's probably enough. And with the leftover Hello Kitty resins, I've been using my Hello Kitty mold from the Bento Box, and I've been making just Hello Kitty faces. They kind of look like soap, like glycerin soap. So we're gonna add about 5 in like we did this last time. We'll have lots of extras, which is nice. So you can customize things. That's also came in handy when like stuff has been left out of sets, because that's happened to me a few times. Especially with extra resins. I think that looks cute. Let's add a little drizzle on top to cover those apples. And then we could put the bows on top of the pie crust. Here are the pies so far. And then we have the crust right here that I'm going to use a toothpick and add these bows to. I'm just going to kind of place a, shouldn't take too much, but let me see if that's enough. Probably. And of course, make sure you like the placement. Now this second one's going to be, I won't say difficult, but it does have those lines through it, so it might get stuck to the table if you put too much resin on it. Boom. Let's rush those outside. I accidentally left these outside for like an hour, so they are very much cured. I like that we can remove them from there. I think they look really cute. I like how they turned out. I mean, of course I could have packed more apples in, but I think they look fine. I did take some of the leftover syrup. I'll show you in a minute. Aren't these cute? And I did pour it into this mold. And you could seal those if you wanted to, but I've been letting my daughter play with a lot of these and she likes to switch things. So let's pull this off. This little silicone mold is from the Bento Box. You make the rice patty, we'll say, for lack of a better word. And I just threw it. But I've been making these. I made a pink one. This one you could kind of see better. You can see her bow. There's a couple air bubbles in there that almost make it look like her face. But my daughter's like, keep making those. I don't know what she's gonna do. I think she's acting like they're cookies or something with her dolls. Here's a rice one and the pink one. So yeah, I've just been making random little extras with the resin and then curing the resin bottles. That way they can be used for like display when she plays her store or whatever she does with her dolls. So yeah, they turned out good. I think out of 10, I'd probably give these a 9. I like these a lot better than what I thought I was going to, and I didn't realize we were going to get to make 2, and they turned out cute. We have a pink one and then a red one. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. There are how many? 12 to collect? And so far I've done 4? Question mark? Yes. I think the cappuccino is going to be cool, and some of the drinks. I am not looking forward towards the macarons. These two have been my favorite so far. That cake looked amazing. I saw someone do that one on Reddit. It turned out gorgeous, so I hopefully have the whole collection. I have a bunch of these left, so subscribe and stay tuned and see what I make next. Bye, guys.